I came here to tell the parliamentarians our problems in terms of child participation.
I wanted to meet with the parliamentarians because in my area, the children there are facing a lot of problems. So when I got this opportunity, I didn't want to waste it. So I wanted to talk with them about the problems facing children in my area.
Too many children are considered to be the property of adults and are subjected to various forms of abuse and exploitation. It is in response to these problems that the Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC, was established. In 1989, the CRC became the first legally binding international convention to affirm human rights for all children. It represents a major milestone in the historic effort to achieve a world fit for children. Ghana was the first country in the world to ratify the CRC in February 1990.
I'm here to help celebrate the 20th anniversary of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child.
As part of the celebrations marking the 20th anniversary of the Convention on the Rights of the Child, UNICEF Ghana, together with the Ministry of Women and Children's Affairs and various key stakeholders, have put together several educative and interactive programs to propagate the issues concerning children's rights and responsibilities and celebrate the achievements so far.
The right to non-discrimination, which means that no child should be discriminated on the basis of gender. Also, everybody have the right to name and nationality.
The celebrations started with the Children's Roundtable discussions with Parliament. This event was executed in a phased approach. It started with selection of students representatives from every region to deliberate on issues affecting children in Ghana and rehearse the questions they would ask the ministers during the roundtable discussion.
In order to take the role of our leaders, we should be educated.
More funds need to be provided for water-producing industries.
The roundtable discussion took place on the 4th of November 2009 at the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons in Ridge, Accra. The ceremony started with a colorful display of drumming and dancing by the KEPCO School for the Deaf and Blind as guests and participants arrived.
Human rights should be given to us, should be respected for us right from the start. And it is no wonder that the Convention on the Rights of the Child is the most widely ratified human rights treaty with 193 state parties.
I think it's how generation by generation we're progressing. But I was very fortunate. I didn't have to walk barefoot. I had a bus to go in. I could walk. And in a way that makes me more appreciative of the privileges that we have had.
We need to also critically examine the efforts that are being made to ensure that all sectoral interventions in the area of health, nutrition, education, water, sanitation, justice, social welfare, labor, industry, etc. are synchronized and are in the best interest of the child.
First of all, I want to appreciate everything that you've put in this program. We appreciate it very well. May God richly bless you.
Thank you.
Please, I want to ask, what are some of the ways in improving children of taking part in decision making and other national discussions? Example, the SHS situation. Also, I want to know why children were not consulted before changing the JHS syllabus. Because this caused difficulties in understanding the subjects. Thank you.
And I believe what we are doing today is one vivid example of how children are consulted. You have various celebrations at the district level. Children are invited to various fora to interact with parliamentarians, to interact with your church leaders. All of this contributes to decision making right from the district level to the national level. And I believe that even in your schools, you have opportunity to interact with your teachers and your parents, the PTAs. The concerns that you have are sometimes raised at the PTA level. and these are fed into policies or decisions that are taken at that level. So there are various opportunities, but like I said earlier, we need to create more opportunity for you.
We the children, we are not taken seriously. In Ghana here, the grown-ups always claim that you are a child, we are kwara. That's what they say. So they don't take us seriously, which is very bad. That is also part of the child participation. So I think if they consider us as leaders today and then they are educated on it, I think it will help go on smoothly for us.
The audience, who were made up of children and adults, also had the opportunity to contribute to the discussion and ask their own questions.
My name is Victoria from Cape Coast School for the Deaf, a member of the cultural troupe. I want to ask one question. We have the right to go to school, and because of that, our parents send us to school. But when they send us to school, they don't support us again. So we are pleading with the government to educate our parents so that we can continue our education. Thank you.
It has been an incredible session. I mean, what impressed me most were the children. They've been touching upon everything which is relevant, which is sensitive, and they know what they're talking about. They have ideas. It's amazing. It's really very, very interesting.
The overall assessment from the participating children's point of view was that the event was a huge success, and they are immensely grateful to their leaders for taking time out to honor their rights and responsibilities.
One of the very excited because not everybody will get a chance to interact with our leaders.
The celebration further held a national arts competition for children from all over the country on the 20th of November 2009 at the Kumasi Technical Institute at Mekom in the Ashanti region of Ghana. The competition was graced by the Ashanti Regional Director of the Ghana Education Service, Mr. Onyina, the Director of Basic Education Division, Ghana Education Service, Mr. Stephen Edu, the Vice Chair of CRC, Dr. Agnes Akosua Edu, the Deputy Representative, UNICEF Ghana, Mr. Rene Van Dongen, and Mr. Siddhartha Shrestha, C4D Specialist, UNICEF Ghana.
Children are the most important assets that the world has. If the world is to have a future, it depends on the children that we have. And I think one of the ways for every human being to express what is in him is through art.
As you go through life, you'll see there is so much that we don't understand.
At the end of the competition, a selected group of judges screened the individual works to choose the best.
Our judgment was based on the following: content, creativity, composition. And the last one we looked at was the skill, that's craftsmanship, and the use of the medium.
The winners of the competition were awarded prizes at a separate awards function at the Mekling Hotel in Denyame.
If you have right to education but you are not responsible as far as your learning is concerned, it means you are not being right.
The convention is not only about rights, it's also about responsibilities. So I want to thank you all very much, and I want to congratulate you, because everybody is a winner here.
UNICEF Ghana, in collaboration with the Ministry of Women and Children's Affairs, are working hard to educate every child in Ghana to know and fully exercise their rights and responsibilities, and understand that with rights comes responsibilities. Long live the CRC, long live Ghana. People to people, children to adults.